Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue making some traditional items and we're going to make a star, but for this particular origami you just need one piece of square piece of paper. I'm using standard origami paper, which is 15 by 15 centimeters, but you can use any size paper as long as it's square, and then I'll let you guys know the dimensions of my finished star so you can kind of get an idea of how it looks. So what we're going to do is start off here with our color side facing down, and we want to put some preliminary creases in our paper to just help us along so we know where everything is. So I'm just going to fold over in half here, and I'm going to do the same thing the other way too so that I know where my center is. Open it up, and then using that center point I'm going to take each of the 4 points and bring them into the center. Go around and do that for all 4 sides. Then take and fold things in half so that you wind up getting this nice triangle here. From that point we have a nice crease in the middle here that we want to use to take the top edge and fold to that center crease, creating this nice little triangle here. Now there's 2 layers of paper, so you want to make sure you take your time to get it straight and smooth. Good crease on that. Then use that crease to help fold things up here and take the whole area and squish it down. So we're going to kind of open it up and smush down on that top edge right down the center so that we can get this big kind of diamond or square shape smushed down here at the top. Then I'm going to turn it over and repeat the steps on the back side. Now it's as we've done with some other things, squash folds, you can either choose to put the crease in first like we did on the other side, or you can just go straight from this point here, whatever you're more comfortable with. If you just open up this section and use that top edge to go ahead and push down and line it up with the center first, because we don't have any creases to guide us. Get that smushed down first and then smooth out your edges on either side. So it's kind of up to you of which way you prefer to do things. But you want to get this nice little diamond shape when you're finished. Now we're going to do a petal fold by taking the side here and fold it into the center. And do the same thing then on this side too. Open both of those up and then take this layer, which is a little thick, but we want to take that layer and fold it up to where these creases hit on the edge. Or you can also add the crease by taking the top part and folding down. That's kind of up to you of how you want to do things. If you wanted to do that, you can keep things folded over here and just smush down. But there is a lot of layers and it can be a little tricky to kind of get it exact, but get that crease in there if it helps. Then take that top layer, fold it up, and then just bring these creases into the center. Now this bottom part's already going the right way. You just need to reverse the top part so that it folds nice into the center. And we'll do that for both sides so that we get this nice big diamond shape in the middle here. Good creases on everything. And then flip it over and we're going to repeat those steps on this side too. So again, folding the outer edge into the center. Don't worry about getting it exactly to the center. It actually works better if you're just a little shy of it. If you bring it exactly to the center, sometimes things don't fold out right and they wind up getting overlapping a little bit. But you can use that crease from before and then just smooth everything out to the top. So we wind up with this big diamond shape. Then I'm going to take this top flap that you see here and fold down, flip it over and do the same thing on this side. And you should now have a little kite shape. And then what we're going to do is if you turn everything over, you can see we've got 4 flaps here. I'm just going to take these 2 ones that you see in the middle here, pull them out, and you'll notice how like everything kind of opens up into the middle there with a nice star shape. What I want to do is just open it up, and you could kind of pop it straight out like I did there, and it'll just make everything lay flat. And what you should wind up getting then are these areas here where this area is nice and flat, and you have the top part here in the middle. And we just kind of leave that the way it is, and that gives you this nice little cool little star shape there in the middle. If you wanted to, you can also choose to flatten the whole thing out and kind of allow it to stick up with the points kind of like this, where they all go up out a little bit, and you get a nice kind of flat section in the middle of all these areas here. It kind of depends on how you prefer to have things looking. If you're using it for some purpose where it needs to remain kind of flat and straight with a nice solid back, then you could kind of keep it like this. It sort of depends on what your purpose is for it. But that gives you your finished star. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what the dimensions for this are. These really look cool when you use foil paper. They look really awesome when you do that. So the length, if you're doing it at this way, is going to be 15 centimeters. So that's nice and easy to remember. Same length as your paper actually is. And then the width here, you just get, if I keep everything together kind of, which you probably won't, but let's see here. It's about 11 centimeters wide. That should give you the finished dimensions then for your star. And that is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.